great guard helm. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dowry. Inside. Room. Top floor. Door. Locked from Eltergard. Mirror.
The spell's power.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble. Empty.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Let's get on with it. This way.
These things have stayed interesting. Moving in.
Great God, help. Allow us to ascend this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, so it is done.
I'm way too big.
Great God, help. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, so is it done.
Always room for more? Can't slow down.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. No traps, please. I bet that'll fit in my pack.
Teach us care. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken.
Seems like a good moment
so
to
is it
talk.
done.
The corpse does not.
Indolence breeds madness.
Is that blood? No, never mind. One day I'll catch a break. this spot Rugen marked? Doesn't look like much.
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction. You gather nothing. The ox tenses, horns lowered in your...
May the gods take you first.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger! Oh. Down you go then. Entrance is hit.
Anything of use?
It looks so small from here. Said you could pass, didn't I?
Nicely designed. Secrecy always inspires ingenuity.
Yes?
What am I to do?
Looking ahead.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Wyll, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Wyll. But Jarlaxle's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Jarlaxle, Zarys sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bug.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Jarlaxle meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Jarlaxle, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Wyll, don't forget,
Our pact still stands.
ta-ta.
On my way.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Wyll was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word. Damn it all to the hells. We left Joaquin's rest. Shit. 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 In a manner of speaking, Duke Ravengard is my father. Because our relation was no matter of pride. Not least, I was close to my father once, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. Hells, he may have made me an exile, but my heart aches to think we abandoned him to the flames. No, this can't be his end. Father's vanquished dragon cultists and assassins alike with his own bastard sword. A Ravengard is not ruined by fire nor blood. A Ravengard survives. I know. And my story, the Blade of Frontiers. A man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Wyll Ravengard, a memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind. There is, and you know why I can't tell you. My lips are quite literally sealed. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, brave as Baldur, stubborn as a deep Rothay, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters, I don't consort with them. Even if I might look like one. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was. What's on your mind? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
I have something to ask.
Yes?
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something? Very serious of you. It's strange. Fine. Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due.
Speak.
What's on your mind?
Breathe deep and move.
Copper for your thoughts?
What's up for discussion?
Yes?
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Hold on. That's the lad who saved us from the knoll.
You revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out. Come down then. Seems you're a friend of the family.
Looks like a trap there.
Don't get comfortable.
What's that?
I hope the fist tries to storm in. I want to see... You don't want to keep Zarys waiting. Believe me.
Well, don't you? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness. Let's say he needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh? Plenty, if the finer things don't appeal. Can't show you the good stuff till Zarys gives us.
You need to buy me. I and my patron will reward you for my... As far as you're concerned, she may as well...
Lamps, lads! Sealed lamps! Don't want open flame.
You seem a nice...
Good to see you. That drink I promised will have to wait. We're moving out.
I owe you one for saving my people. The Zhentarim look out for their own. That's worth some coin. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. Someone kidnapped a duke, right on our bloody doorstep. The flake... I don't plan on it being us.
Blackets will be done.
I'm ready.
Indolence breeds madness.
One with the weave.
What's next, I wonder?
No one's stopped me yet.
Thought I was paid to crack heads.
You're a friend. As human.
Time to press ahead.
Any falls behind, I leave them for the fist. And in no state to tell tales.
Look, there's no need for this.
What a flaming fist.
I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
Something I can help you with? Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family. Pleasure.
Assume nothing.
Here, make your fella draw me something. You got coin?
Have you spoken to Bren? He'll let me go free?
What kind of drawing you want?
No time to waste.
Birds. You don't want to keep Zarys waiting. Don't touch anything you ain't paid for.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. We're a long way from Waterdeep. Onward. Easy enough.
Onward then.
Looking ahead.
Well, if you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness. Follow the one.
I was told there'd be battles, not this hide-and-seek stuff.
This calls for careful footwork.
Have you spoken to Bren?
Quickly then.
For this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
Is that blood? No, never mind. I need to find a way forward.
If you have the gold, my pet artist...
No time for dally.
Patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
Let's get going. Can't slow down. Something's on my mind.
Something I can help you with? I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about. All right, so maybe I was fishing. No fooling you. He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him.
I can't say I've... no. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras. At just a genuine pleasure. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry a noble woman of the latter, I made a timely retreat into the countryside. To paint, indeed. And we have your... Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
I miss watching your artist paint.
I made a bucket of coins off him. When we get back to the gate...
Don't touch it.
All right, back already? Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Pleasure.
What's next?
Still breathing, despite everything. Time to press ahead.
Any falls behind, I'll leave them for the fist. And in no state to tell tales.